You're not overthinking, you're avoiding. The hook. You think you overthink everything. You don't. You're not overthinking, you're avoiding. Thinking is analysis. Overthinking is procrastination disguised as preparation. And deep down, you know the difference. Let's set up the problem. Here's what overthinking actually is. You want to start a business, but you spend 6 months researching, planning, perfecting the idea. You want to have a difficult conversation, but you rehearse it in your head 100 times and never have it. You want to make a move, but you analyze every angle, every outcome, every possible scenario. And you call it overthinking. But it's not thinking that's the problem. It's that you're thinking instead of doing. The core insight. Real thinking leads to action. Overthinking leads to paralysis. Real thinking says, here's the problem, here's the solution, let's test it. Overthinking says, excuse me, what if this doesn't work? What if I look stupid? What if there's a better way? The difference? One moves you forward, the other keeps you stuck. And here's the truth. Overthinking is fear wearing a smart disguise. You're not analyzing because you need more information. You're analyzing because you're scared to commit, scared to fail, scared to be wrong, scared to find out you're not as capable as you think. So you stay in your head where it's safe, where you can't be judged, where you can't fail. Because in your head, excuse me, every plan is perfect. Every idea works. Every outcome is certain. But in reality, you have to act without certainty, without guarantees. And that's terrifying. So you think and think and think and call it overthinking. But it's just avoidance. Why this matters. This isn't about being impulsive. It's about recognizing when thinking becomes stalling. You know when you have enough information to act. You know when you're ready. But you tell yourself you need more time, more data, more clarity. You don't. You need courage. Because the real problem isn't, am I thinking too much? The real problem is, am I avoiding something? And usually, you are. You're avoiding the risk of failure, the discomfort of uncertainty, the judgment of others, the truth you might not succeed. So you stay in analysis mode, forever preparing, never executing, and nothing changes. The fix. So how do you stop overthinking? You set a decision deadline, and then you act. Not when you're 100% sure, when the deadline hits. Here's what that looks like. Excuse me. Step 1. Give yourself 48 hours to make a decision. Not 48 days, 48 hours. Then commit. 2. Set a bias toward action. If you're stuck between two options, pick one, test it, adjust later. 3. Ask, what would I do if I couldn't overthink this? Then do that. 4. Make imperfect decisions quickly. You'll learn faster from bad action than perfect planning. And 5. Stop confusing preparation with progress. Planning feels productive. It's not. Execution is. You don't need more information. You need less tolerance for your own excuses. Make the call. Have the conversation. Take the shot. Thinking time is over. It's action time. The takeaway. You're not overthinking. You're avoiding. And the cure isn't more analysis. It's a decision. Make it, then move. You were built for this. Game on.